I will wait in here.
I'm coming.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.